I'm going to show you today a really big trend that is going to be working fantastically well for Halloween. It's quite a recent trend. Now, although we're looking at now September, if you jump on this right now, you can still make those sales, but you have to be really quick. Although ideally you should be doing this earlier, I'm just going to show you just exactly how you can identify trends, and this can work for the future, whether it be for Christmas or other times of the year, but how you can quickly identify these trends. Now, my name's AJ. I do all things digital products, AI, Etsy, and all of that good stuff. So if you're ever interested in stuff like this, then please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. And I do have a whole library of videos on my YouTube channel, so do check it out so it can help you understand how to sell online. Now, I'm on Etsy right now, and I just want to show you something really quickly and give you a really big tip on how to find design trends and how to understand what you need to list up, right? Now, remember, I always advise to use EVERBEE, which is my go-to research SEO tool, which is where it also is going to help me identify this trend. So do check out EVERBEE. You'll see the link in the description and you can try it out for free. But I highly, highly recommend it as your go-to tool to help you find those amazing design trends. Now, I've typed in Halloween PNG, right? So I'm obviously looking at those Halloween designs. Now, I've kept it very, very open. And this is the mistake for a lot of sellers. They kind of keep things too open and they don't niche down. With regards to Halloween, it's not enough just to type in something like Halloween PNG. Yes, you can do that and just get an idea and see what's working on the first 2-3 pages. So for example, if I'm looking at the first 2-3 pages, I can see, for example, there's a lot of ghosts, right? A lot of ghosts on the first few pages. You know, ghosts are going to be selling quite well this Q4 coming up, right? You can tell just a hell of a lot of ghosts. But then you have to ask yourself, what kind of ghosts are going to sell? Because this is the question that you need to do. Yeah, you can start looking at different types of design ghosts and just sort of guess, but you have to really sort of niche down further. So what I'll do is I might look at a sort of style that I think is repeating itself, that I see comes up time and time again. And when I see this happen, then I will start focusing on that a little bit more, and then I'll start working on that. Okay, so as I come down, I've seen something that's quite popular that's also been repeating a few times, and it's this one. This is a popular now. You can see it's a ghost in a sort of patchwork style. It's got a bow tie and holding a sort of pumpkin looking, you know, it's a denim sort of patchwork style. It's a 1-month-old listing, right? And it's already made a lot of sales and it's got a hell of a lot of views. So, and remember, this is all data by EVERBEE, because when you hook up EVERBEE to your Etsy, then you'll see that it will give you a lot of information, research information for each listing as you go through the pages. So this is great, right? You can see it all here. Now, I've seen this style repeat itself a few times, this denim style. So I'm going to get a little bit more specific, and I'm going to just type in patchwork at the top, because I'm going to get very specific now. So as you can see, from Halloween, I've gone into ghost, and now I'm going to go into patchwork, right? I'm going to say patchwork, and hopefully I should get a few of those patchwork ghost styles, right? This is sub niching, guys. This is where you're going into, and then you're going to see also there are different types of patchwork design. Again, this is another, then you can go into another sub niche. And this is what I'm trying to say, guys. When you actually create designs, it's not enough just to go into an element like ghost and hope that any design you create in this ghost style is going to work. You have to sub niche down further and see what people are actually buying right now and what's trending within the ghost sub niche. So again, this is why I love EVERBEE, because you can see there's a lot of information at the bottom. Now, what's very interesting is when I typed in patchwork, you can see this one here. This is a 1-month-old listing, actually less than a month old. That's why there's not enough information on it, right? Because obviously it needs a bit of time for the information to come through. But what's nice to see this one is a patchwork, which is 16.27 conversion, really high. 1-month-old is starting to get that information coming through. This is another one, 1-month-old. You can see there's a lot of these patchworks. Can you see? If you look at the bottom of the listings, you can see this is a 1-month-old, this is a 2-month-old, this is a 1-month-old, this is a 2-month-old, right? They're all slightly different styles, so you need to see which style maybe is working quite well. You can see, for example, this 3 ghost patchwork looks quite good. It's a 1 month old listing. It's got a 42% conversion, which is very, very high, guys. Sales haven't come through yet because sometimes when it's only a month old, they don't show up until next month, right? So don't worry about that. It will come through. But what's very interesting is, and as I go down, there's a lot of these patchworks that are very, very recent, maybe 1 month or maybe just a couple of weeks old. People are starting to really get onto the patchwork. And this is where you can see that this is a new trend, because when you see lots of listings that are a month old, sub-month old, and like I said, the sales information will come up next month because it's still early days, and people are doing clip arts for these. People are doing different styles of this embroidery style patchwork. So patchwork is taking a grip right now. It's working. There's many different styles of it, right? And here's another one. Look at this. This is at 1 month old, 345% conversion. This is going to jump massively. Again, patchwork, but you can see it's in a different style to the other ones. So the art is to identify a patchwork style that you believe could do very well, or that is already doing well, right? Starting to do well, starting to convert. Like I said, these are not showing yet, right? Some of these are not showing. This is what I'm trying to say. Most of these are 1 month old. So they've been very quickly identified as something that could work. And basically, this is a trend that is taking off right now. So you do need to jump on it. What you do need to see is which type of patchwork are you going to try and design for, right? Because there's a denim style, watercolor style, vintage whimsical style, patchwork with a face, standing with legs, patchwork with a bow tie, coquette. So even within the sub niche, you need to go further down. There's a cowboy patchwork ghost. It's crazy. But what you'll find is some of the unique ones where you can see this one, this is a 1 month old listing where I can't see a similar design like it. This has got a high conversion rate, right? If I go up, you can see this one again. This is a bestseller already. Look, it's a bestseller already, guys. It's got 42% conversion. It's a 1 month old listing. It's basically converting already, but the sales haven't come up yet. Again, this is a 3 ghost patchwork style. Different again, right? So it's very interesting to see within the patchwork, the ones that are slightly different looking are the ones that are sort of working well. And again, guys, you can create this design very, very quickly using ChatGPT, and it's not hard to do. Etsy is about experimentation. Etsy is about seeing what works. Sometimes one idea works massively well and gets you hundreds and thousands possibly of sales. Another one gets you nothing. So it's about finding those sub niching and doing variations of them. So I might have this variation, and I might have another 3 ghost patchwork in another variation. I might have a 3 patchwork ghost in a slightly different variation with hats and boots, and it list goes on. And this is the skill and this is the understanding that you need to have when selling on Etsy, is that you need to go into those sub niche trends that are working right now, like the patchwork, and then go into it and do variations of those. That's how you win on Etsy, guys. So start learning this, start experimenting, start using ChatGPT to help you find and understand what you need to do. And yeah, go ahead. But remember, the learning never ends. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Don't forget to check out my Stand store where I got freebies, courses, all sorts of different things that can help you. So yeah, take care and I'll see you in the next one.